Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, FDW.
FD
Or as the kids say, what is up?
for the oh my god, that transition.
I tried. I'm not going to lie, been working on it a while.
For the what's up?
For the what's up?
Uh, I'll tell you what's up. Main event: Nikita Lyons
Not
here
just
on
Nikita
the.
Lyons, but yeah.
She's got some company with her this evening, but really looking forward to that
Yes.
main event as we steamroll towards Money in the Bank.
That is the next big PLE.
Yeah, we will be putting an appearance in. So just a reminder that every brand will be represented in both the men's and the women's.
Yep.
Last week we submitted our first qualifier for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Baron Corbin winning a Battle Royale, I believe.
Yep, I mean I was going to say go back and watch the video, but you know Baz Corbs is back into
Baz
the
Corbs.
is back into the Money in the Bank ladder match. But he is going to be featured here this evening in a little bit of some ongoing beef that he's got with a TV champion.
Yeah, and Sheamus is also in the mix of this.
Yeah, this goes back to sort of episode 1, week 1 of FDW, where we were crowning our TV champion, and these three sort of got into a bit of a kerfuffle towards the closing stages of the match.
Yeah, they were the last three in the ring, and each one of them seems to blame the well, Baron Corbin and Sheamus seem to blame one another for the fact that they aren't the champ.
Yeah, and we've recently seen Corbin sort of interfere in Sheamus's matches, so I suppose this is a chance for Sheamus to be as neutral as possible, neutral in inverted commas.
Yes, giant inflatable inverted commas.
Giant inflatable commas.
But you never know, he might surprise us. He might surprise us with a clean-cut match. I'm not sure those are his trousers. They seem a bit loose.
Yeah, I doubt that's his shirt as well.
It must be. No other ref is built like that.
Hey, Charles Robinson could be an absolute beast. You don't know.
He's just been getting jacked.
And here he comes, going from strength to strength under the friend Donkey Fist. Big Baz.
He's been on a bit of a tear. Other than losing the TV champ, he hasn't really slowed down.
Well, he's keeping that momentum going here this evening. The first man entered into the Money in the Bank ladder match, representing FDW, and now stepping up to the TV champion.
He's trying to collect it all, I think.
Yeah.
Taking inspiration from early Pokemon games.
The belt collector, Baron Corbin.
Yeah. He's got to get all those belts. But the one man who I think we don't talk about enough in this rivalry is Ricochet, who is indeed the TV champion.
Yeah, been quietly going about his business here on FDW.
And I also don't think enough is said about just how well he's matched his outfit to the belt.
Every time he comes down to the ring, it's all Jose can focus on. He's well coordinated.
The colour scheme is exact.
WWE Television Champion.
And this should be another good contest. We've seen good stuff out of all of these individuals.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Shamo calls it. Will he call it down the middle? Will he have favouritism for one man or the other?
You've got to think, if he's going to have favouritism, who's he going to favour? I know he's not happy with Baron Corbin, but you've got to think he's not too happy that Ricochet is the champ.
No. But the fact that Corbin's been interfering with him more so than ever recently as he rolls through into whatever the hell that was.
I don't care, it looked awesome.
Just putting Corbin in his place, stepping up to the champ. Shamo watches on.
He's come out all guns blazing here. Trying to take the big man down, and it's working.
Yeah, absolutely. Got him tied up in the corner in the Tree of Woe and just working him down.
Wow.
The Tree of Woe!
Iran is not in here.
and there goes Cody Rhodes.
Ricochet now going for a cover. Sheamus quick, thinking about it.
Oh, he was quick to slide into position, but he was hesitant with the call as Corbin with the big boot.
Almost kicked Ricochet's head into
Steady 2 count there.
Corner. And I'm not surprised that was a 2 count. That was a strong kick. Also, if we could just look at the size difference, it looks like Baron Corbin's wrestling a kid.
It's like the Russian doll.
The proportion is so... Look at him, he's tiny.
Bam, Buster.
It's like, come on, son, I'm going to teach you to fight.
Bald man takes his bald child down pub for a beating.
Yeah. His son with a full beard.
As Ginger Man watches on.
Well, he is Irish. Sure he'll be in the pub.
True that. This is a good old pub brawl if there ever was one. As Shamo goes in for the count.
Baron Corbin surviving the initial onslaught of Ricochet. And now he's laying it in thick with some heavy hits.
He's laying the Smackdown. Oh shit, wrong show. He's laying the donkey. Ugh. Different show.
Very different show.
Very different show. I am not here to king shame Sheamus. Oh, as he hits the deep 6 there.
Could be it.
Not quite there.
Ricochet's first real challenge, I think, as the TV champ here.
A second deep 6 straight onto his back as he taunts him to get into position.
Looks to end it here.
With the end of days, will he roll
Goes for
through?
the ropes. This could be it. And just like that, Baron Corbin on an absolute tear at the moment.
And a fair pin count with a special guest referee as well.
Perhaps mind games though. It's like, ooh, played it fair. Maybe he doesn't need to worry about Sheamus, and that's when he attacks.
We're not done with this by a damn sight, I don't think. There are still many developments to come. Corbin with his fingers in many pies.
I mean, he's in the Money in the Bank. He has the pinfall victory over the TV champ. He's covering all his bases here.
And he's angering the Irish.
Yeah, that too. That's his less smart move.
Yeah, I'm not a smart move. Tag action here this evening.
Yeah. I see the tag champs in a exhibition against Trick Williams and Camilla Hayes.
We'll be randomising it, so seeing what's going to happen on this occasion as
and the
Williams
law firm
and Hayes,
the
law firm.
Williams and Hayes.
Just continuing, well, not continuing, but just keeping things going further in the tag division, so that should spice things up a little bit.
Yeah. And now Bronson Reed is finally going to make his first match appearance.
Certainly is. Pete Dunne's there as well.
Yeah. And there's Bronson Reed.
Pete Dunne just watches on as Reed continues his tear.
The ref's not going to let this go.
Really not. Bronson looking to make his presence felt.
Scaring off the ref now.
Fuck.
It looks like Bronson's just here for punishment.
Just an absolute
We saw
beatdown.
Bronson a couple of weeks ago get involved in the match that Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley had. Just coming down and attacking everyone. Karrion took exception to it, and I think Bronson's just here to say, and what?
I mean, going after a challenger and a champion in a single measure is a hell of a way to make your presence felt.
I mean, it's FDW, you've got to do everything you can to get noticed.
Certainly make yourself noticed at the moment, as poor Pete Dunne has been left as nothing but an afterthought.
Yeah, didn't even get his match here tonight.
Bronson heads to the top rope.
Looking to misses the splash.
Will this be a chance for Karrion Kross to get some of this momentum back?
Yeah. Bronson Reed maybe misjudging this.
Pete Dunne watches on at ringside.
Just looking gormless, like,
Yeah,
am I wrestling still?
Well, he is from Brummie. He is from Birmingham.
Pete, get the message. Go backstage.
I only watching a fucking match. Fucking Bronson Reed.
Sheamus needs his feet rubbed.
Yeah, he's had a busy night of repping detail.
Yeah, those shoes are horrible.
William Regal needs his dry cleaning, pick it up.
Yeah.
Don't make Pete Dunne the whipping boy.
Pete Dunne, the bitch of the brawling brutes.
The brawling bitch.
Oh, Bronson Reed now, heavy slams carrying Cross here. And I'm not sure this is a sanctioned match.
I don't think so either.
We may have to get someone out here to try and stop this, but I don't know who can.
I mean, Pete Dunne's right there. He could interfere if he needs to.
Would you interfere?
I certainly would not. I will watch on in horror. I'd probably get myself backstage as well.
Yeah.
With these two big men.
They are big.
Some meaty madness.
If you're Bobby Lashley, what are you thinking here? Watching Bronson Reed do what he's... Well, not that, obviously.
I'm thinking I learned from Karrion Kross. I learned to dodge a flying Bronson.
Yeah. Don't get hit by Bronson. It's a good call.
Don't turn your back on Bronson.
Karrion now unloading on Bronson Reed. Unhappy with this attack. Unfazed though.
Well, we've seen this from Karrion Kross. Yeah, he had a slow start when we first started, but he really stepped to Bobby Lashley last week, which made it even more upsetting that Bronson Reed just completely overshadowed him. So he's probably got some things he needs to work through as well.
Yeah, and not backing down from the big man.
No, not at all. Yeah, Bronson may have got the upper hand on him, just attacking him into his match, and he was prepared to fight Pete Dunne this evening, but he's just locking in the submission now.
Karrion Kross just saying, if you want a match, fine. Here's your match. I think it's Karrion Kross thinks it's done now.
Choking him out.
He's gonna just inflict damage on him.
That's a frustrated Karrion right there.
And it is. And I'm prepared for this match against Bronson Reed here, so it's impressive to see how quick he's able to adjust his style.
Really is.
Oh, there's some big things for Karrion Kross here on FDW.
Is that because he's a big meaty boy?
No, just if he... Well, that too, but if he keeps going the way he's going... the way he took it to Bobby Lashley, the way he shook off an attack from Bronson Reed here tonight.
And the way he's probably still going to have a match with Pete Dunne after this, and he comes up with the upper hand.
Yeah, Bronson Reed scarfering to the back.
Well, ended in sort of a no contest, but he put Bronson on his back.
Yeah, Bronson perhaps not doing what he thought he was going to be doing.
But moving on to the main event.
Something that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, we have a Fatal 5-Way elimination match this time.
We got that right, I think.
We're hoping it's an elimination match, and we may have to call an audible halfway through if we've managed to balls it up.
Yep. Either way, this is to decide the women's entrance to the Money in the Bank from FDW.
Absolutely. So the two ladder matches at Money in the Bank will be slightly different. The women will have 4 competitors only, 1 from each of the brands. And the men will have 2 from each brand for a nice round total of 8.
Yeah, so it's I don't know which one I'm looking forward to more. Like, yeah, there's a lot going on in the 8-man, but a 4-man could be so much more involved.
Oh, it's much more elite.
So we're obviously here to choose the best we can.
I mean, for no particular reason, I'm backing Nikita Lyons.
Yep. I wonder what 2 reasons you're backing her for.
Many a reason. Making her way down to the ring next. Having just seen her man do some great work, a debuting Scarlett.
Yes, who also has the ability to turn the world monochrome.
Yep. Now, for similar reasons, I may start backing Scarlett. Haven't decided yet. Let's see how the elimination match goes. Hey, we all watched Mania. We saw her there. You know what I'm about.
From Sin City.
Put it away. Put it away.
The skulled hands on the Chebs are probably a little bit much.
Nah, it symbolises what will happen to you if you get a bit handsy.
She's strutting her way down to the ring. She's fairly confident here. Maybe she's going to continue the momentum of Karrion Kross and take that into a Money in the Bank position.
Well, it'd be a hell of a debut for her if she can. As you said, we have yet to see her compete here on FDW, so looking forward to it.
Being thrown into the deep end.
Most certainly, and speaking of a deep end without any water, it's Alexa Bliss.
Yep. With that weird
I
doll
don't know
thing.
if that made sense, but...
It really did. I wondered where you were going with that, Hose.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Words have escaped Joe as his favourites are now on screen.
I'll be back in a minute.
But coming down to
Roxanne
the ring
Perez.
now is Roxanne Perez.
Wearing her tartan.
From Laredo,
Yep.
Texas.
Now, is she calling herself a prodigy, or is she just a fan of the band?
Oh, she might be a fan of the band. She is a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
Take your word for it. I
Yep.
thought that was Albafire.
Alright, or maybe she's here to smack some bitches up.
That's more like it, especially in this match.
Yep. Hey, don't call them bitches.
You did it. I was disagreeing with you.
No, I'm just quoting Prodigy songs.
Sure you
Yeah, yeah.
Roxanne Perez, anyway.
Yeah.
Put in a good showing a couple of weeks ago against Tegan Knox.
Yeah, she is the current champion, Tegan Knox, so targets on her back all round.
Yeah.
She's making her way down to the ring now. Piper Niven.
Piper Niven, the other one clad in tartan.
There's a tart judge to be made, but it's beneath me.
From Ayrshire, Scotland. Piper
Piper Niven and Nikita Lyons, no love lost there. They had a bit of a best 2 out of 3 over the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
With Nikita Lyons coming out on top, 2-1.
Yeah, so you got to think Piper Niven's looking to get back on that horse, get some momentum back on her side, and an entrance into the Money in the Bank ladder match would be a way to do that.
She started the season so well. She was in the first match of the first show, and she came away with a victory. And she's struggled from then.
And then went on through 2 straight losses.
Yeah, hasn't quite recaptured the magic. Maybe she can do it here tonight.
As our favourite ref takes the main event.
Yep. As Jimmy is surrounded by women.
I was going to say, I swear his
Where's
name's
it?
Jimmy, we called him.
It is Jimmy. Jimmy Hanatara. Counting already. Doesn't get the picture.
Wasn't there a character from Too Fast, Too Furious called Jimmy? He was like one of the little Asian mechanics.
Yeah, there is.
That's it, we've hired the mechanic from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Well, ever since they went to space, his expertise has been overshadowed, so he needs new work.
We've taken him out of Tedge's workshop. I put him to use in the ring.
It's good, he's been our favourite ref so far. Alexa
Now this
Bliss
is a
getting
fatal
tape.
5-way, so she's going full EC-dub as she grabs the tabla.
Rose in the ring doesn't seem to want to use it just yet.
No, just teasing us, getting the tables in there.
Nikita Lyons and Roxanne Perez square up. Strong knees by Nikita Lyons.
A real mishmash of styles here.
And left to put her away now.
Scarlett going with the kendo.
Wasting little time breaking out an equaliser here.
As Niven just takes 3 shots before going down, just no-selling that kendo shot to the head.
Until it broke over her head.
She is the kendo.
It's either some very strong hairspray or she has a head like steel.
She is Scottish, don't forget.
Head like steel it is.
With a Glasgow kiss.
Yeah, Nikita Lyons really controlling the ring here. Anyone that seems to step in there, she leads on their back.
Very true. She's just... anyone who gets in there is her victim.
I think she's hungry for gold once again. Obviously, we've mentioned it before, she ended last season as women's champion and couldn't bring the title over to FDW, so she wants one of her own.
Yeah. And Raw are a bit precious with their titles.
Yeah, she wants to cover up that chilly navel. Huge German suplex by Nikita Lyons, going for the cover of the left.
Jimmy going for the count.
That's a 1. That's a 1 for Jimmy. Strong knees again. Meanwhile, on the outside, Scarlett throws Roxanne Present to the stairs.
You got to think this will be a bit of a battle of attrition as well.
Yeah, there are two sort of ways to play this. You can get involved in the mix and try and pin your opponents as quick as possible, or maybe hide to the side and let the others pick each other off and then just come in for the scraps.
I mean, Scarlett's decided to step up to Piper Niven. Make her presence felt or make a name for herself.
It's her debut. She's got to leave everything she can on the line.
How about she's thinking that Piper Niven's got some weakness after having watched her go on 2 straight losses against Nikita Lyons.
Well, very possibly taking out the weak link first.
As Lyons gets Bliss up, she wriggles out. And dodges it as well. The ring general Nikita Lyons with a massive kick.
Going for a cover now. And that's Alexa Bliss out.
Bliss eliminated. She who must not be named. For fear of all the devices start listening.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm surrounded by Bliss.
But I would say that's a surprise elimination. I didn't think I'd see Bliss go first.
I assumed Lyons would get an elimination. I didn't think it would be Bliss taking the first pinfall.
I wasn't sure what to expect with Scarlett either, so...
Well, you know, she's hanging around the outside, taunting Roxanne Perez there as Lyons and Niven renew their rivalry, this time with added sledgehammer.
Indeed, and added stakes. Before it was bragging rights. This is a shot at Money in the Bank.
When you said added stakes there, I thought it was like meat. This time with added pork chops.
Piper Niven's feeding the lion. A close 2 count as well. Near fall.
Yeah. I'm going to show that it wasn't a
Lions
fluke.
off guard, perhaps. Turns her attention to Scarlett. Oh. Scarlett not to be outdone.
Stepping up to Niven again. She's really looking to put the hurting in on her. Big roll through there in the arm drag.
I mean, Niven's an imposing force in the female locker room, I'd imagine. And it's a good way to get yourself noticed by taking out one of the giant women.
Absolutely.
As we see them controlling the smaller competitors here. As Nikita Lyons and Piper Niven standing tall.
It's a bit of a game of one-upsmanship as she hits the Uranagi driver. Niven with Lyons up on her shoulders. Could this be a sort of modified Samoan drop?
Oh, and Nikita Lyons no-selling it.
Having it scouted.
Right back up.
as Scarlett just yeets the stop sign and then throws a fireball into Roxanne Perez. What just happened?
We're playing Baldur's Gate. Scarlett just used fireball spell. There's Piper Niven looking to get rid of the wizard. Doesn't quite manage.
What? Yeah, what absolute witchcraft is this?
Frisbee the stop sign at Lions.
It was the
Roxanne Perez
1-2
on fire.
combo. She'll never live that down. Just yeets a stop sign across the ring and then throws a fireball in someone's face.
Most outlandish scenes we've seen on FDW.
It doesn't matter if she wins or loses this match now. She's the most memorable thing.
She's won over the crowd.
Yep. I'm officially a Scarlett fan.
Yeah.
For a whole different set of reasons now.
The Dark Witch Scarlet. Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, there we go. We were skirting around it for so long.
Took our time.
Yep.
Piper Niven with Lions up now. So we'll drop her for that. Backdrop again. No, just torture her.
As Lions wriggles out of it.
Ooh, she dropped her on the head. Well, Scarlett's also brought a ladder out. I'm not sure what she's thinking. She's brought almost every weapon into this match.
Well, perhaps this is the name she's looking to make for herself, showing that she is a hardcore wrestler. She almost gets her up for an Alabama Slammer, but straight into a inverted pile driver.
Oh, not enough to put her away. Key to Lions returning favour by hucking a kendo stick.
Having none of it, this is turning to a fight.
It certainly is.
Only
Weapons
one
are
elimination.
flying.
Only one elimination so far as well.
It's like a tornado at a hardware store.
As Jimmy
Lumber
watches on.
flying everywhere. Piper Niven showing
as
those skills.
Piper Niven just turns into a Jedi.
Look, he's General Lions.
Diddly 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 diddly.
Keep the Lions with the pinfall and Piper Niven here. Not enough to put her away. These three women are not going down easy. Four women, sorry.
Scarlett with a big suplex there onto Lions.
Roxanne Perez looking to pick up a...
Perez picking up a sneaky pinfall, but Piper Niven kicking out again. This means
Very
so much to
close.
these women. They know there's only one spot.
Yep.
The exclusivity
spot.
of it.
One chance. They've got to give it their all.
You've only got
And,
one
we are
spot.
seeing... Oh.
Scarlett with the fallen prey. Twisted
Could be it.
neck breaker.
The Lions. No.
Lions
Wasn't
kicking
that easy.
out. Dewdrop looking for, well, not Dewdrop, Piper Niven looking for a kind of modified splash.
Vader bomb.
Perez eliminated as Scarlett immediately
little
looked to
time.
capitalise.
Just trying to behead Piper Niven with that kendo stick.
Taking the kendo to the Jedi, she gets her up into the electric chair drop. Scarlett looking worried.
Rolls her through.
Jimmy getting in all sorts of wrong parts of town as Nikita Lyons with the sledgehammer.
Sledgy. Just wailing on those final two women. Goes for the cover now, picking up on Piper Niven's handiwork.
But Scarlett kicking out.
She's not done yet.
Niven getting her up. And dropping
Putting
her
her
down.
This could be it for Lions. There it is.
That is a
Niven
big
eliminates
elimination.
Lions.
Big for Piper Niven. Some closure and some measure of revenge. Now she turns her
It
sights
puts
on the
Puts
Scarlet
them
Witch.
two apiece now.
It really does. Best of 5.
Yeah, but it's just rekindled it. Excuse me. Piper Niven and Scarlett now mixing up. The last two left. Go on then. Who's your money on out of these two?
I'm back in Scarlet.
You're back
The
in
sensible
witch.
option would be Piper Niven, as I think she's got most to prove, but Scarlet on her debut has already made such a strong impression.
I mean, Yeah, you got me there. Just imagine what she could do in that ladder match.
Yeah. She wouldn't
Set
need
the
the
whole
ladder.
ladder
She'd just
alight.
bring the belt, bring the briefcase to her with
Yes.
witchcraft.
Just magic the contract out of it.
Open a portal to
Goes
the
for a
fifth
shame.
dimension where Shinsuke Nakamura is chilling inside.
Piper Niven taking some time to gloat as Nikita Lyons walked past.
And we've seen that be the downfall of so many a wrestler. Will Scarlett be able to capitalise?
Niven's looking strong here now. Misses
Could
the
she
knee, though, 'cause I said
continue the
something.
success of Karrion Cross?
Scarlett looking
Top
to
toe hold. Rolling through.
going for the cover. Could be it.
Thought that might be all she wrote as she did fall onto that chair.
Scarlett circling in. You've got to think she's looking for that final move to put Niven away. Goes outside. She comes back inside.
Immediately into a chair shot.
Yeah. And again. Not quite sure what she was trying to do, but it may have been wrong.
The frustration setting in with Niven now. She's got her in the corner. You've got to think this might be over soon with Scarlett having none of it.
Scarlett not ready to give up yet.
As she flips into the Canadian Destroyer. Could this be?
Gotta be it. And it is.
And your winner on her debut.
I mean, she literally pulled every trick in the book out.
Yeah.
Fire, throwing things, weapons.
Just the hardcore Scarlet Witch goddess.
Hats off to her. That was a hell of a performance, and perhaps inspired by Karrion Cross earlier on. Or maybe
Well,
Karrion Cross is inspired by her.
They are FDW's power couple at the minute.
They could be as well. They could be a champion couple.
I could be a force to be reckoned with as she takes the first step on the run, as it were, towards the Money in the Bank ladder match.
She will be our representative, and I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that as well. Bring on the Scarlet. Bring on the yams.
More fire.
More fire, more throwing things. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes next. We'll, of course, be seeing Scarlet in action down the road in that ladder match.
Yeah,
But some
hell of a
things
week.
still to iron out here as Bronson and Karrion have their little tete-a-tete to sort out.
Yes.
The TV title picture looking rather spicy, and then the tag team law firm getting a win over there. So got some stuff to sort out there.
Yeah, we'll guess we'll get onto that next week.
Yeah, we'll catch you next week. We'll be continuing on the road to Money in the Bank. See you then.
Laters.